Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I have some fabulous segments for you today. I have a design dilemma at the very end, so you want to stay tuned. In the middle, I have Christina Perkapile, the middle segment, and she has some great crafts she's going to share with you from Nailed It DIY in Evans. First, I have Mr. Troy Akers, the owner of Dinked Pickleball. Thank you both for being here.
Thanks for having us, yeah.
Yes, Dinked has something very important coming up, a really amazing event.
We sure do. So we're having the biggest tournament that happens in Columbia, really the CSRA. It's called 00 Boo. It's a tournament that started over in Patriots Park, and now we're happy to host it for the second year.
Yeah, 00 Boo.
00
Yeah,
Boo,
I had to
yes.
look it up. It's so cool. It's October 17th.
Yeah, so 16th through the 19th, so it's Thursday through that Sunday.
Oh, it's a few day
It's a
event.
4-day,
Yes,
yeah.
there's the poster for it right there. Okay. Oh, I do see that 16th through the 19th. I wasn't paying attention. That graphic catches your eye. 00 Boo. This is a partnership with Merging Vets and Players, or MVP.
That's right.
Yes, they're a nonprofit organization that helps combat veterans and former professional athletes transition to a new phase of life after their careers end. MVP helps veterans find new purpose and community by combining intense physical activity with open, honest conversation.
That's right, yeah.
So important.
Yeah, so as a military veteran, proud military veteran, combat veteran, the goal of Dinked is to bring community together, and we also like to help our partners. We have great sponsors, you're one of them, and then we have Mark Parker from Bel Air Donuts, and so through that military affiliation, we met the team at MVP. Nate Boyer is one of the co-founders with Jay Glazer, who you all may know him from Fox Sports. They founded it in 2015, but Nate was here speaking for a Columbia County event and told us about the event, so about their organization. So we're going to use the event at 00 Boo to really put them on a platform. They don't have a chapter locally, the closest one's in Atlanta, but we want to make sure that vets, first responders, et cetera, have an outlet if they need it.
That's amazing. That was impressive to me because they are known in all the larger cities, like you said, Atlanta, LA, I believe, New York, and now Augusta is partnering with them. How incredible is that for you to incorporate that?
The small big city, so we're getting on the map.
Yes, exactly. That's great. You know, veterans face challenges such as mental health issues, PTSD as we know it, anxiety, depression, difficulty reintegrating into civilian society due to loss of structure and camaraderie. Yeah. So this is important for you to give back to this organization that helps support these men and women who have served our country.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, as a veteran, as you get out, you sort of lose this fulfillment and this purpose you've been doing for oftentimes 20, 30 years of your life. And so it can create a time where you just feel lost. And so sport is a great way to be reinvigorated. And, we're doing a silent auction to help raise money for that in addition to some of the tournament proceeds. So we're excited to give back to the organization.
Okay. Tell everybody the website that they can do, because they can look at some of the silent auction items as well, can they not?
Yeah, they can. So you can go to dinkpickleball.com. You can also just search Merging Vets and Players, and that'll help get you to those items so you can take a look at them before the tournament. And then you can come by and check them out during the tournament, 16th to the 19th.
Okay, great. Do you have to join the tournament to show up?
Oh,
Can
not
you
at
just
all.
show up and show your support and maybe bid on some items?
Yeah, we'd love to, yeah. I also want to make sure I recognize RecTech Grills. George from RecTech has been a huge sponsor. They're giving us a grill to raffle off, and all proceeds will go to MVP.
That's so awesome. RecTech, like Dinked Pickleball, is so community-driven. We try to find partners with our show that are community-driven, and together we make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and it's great to spotlight these types of things. If people would like to participate, they can go to Dinked Pickleball.
Yeah, the website, you can give us a phone call, 706-909-3303. But the website's the best. And just call, if you want to participate, and this is from beginners all the way through people that are really advanced different levels. So
yeah.
You'll see some of the pictures from last year's tournament.
Yes. Tell us some memories you might have from last year, some fun things that happened.
When we opened in July of last year, things got off to a hot start, and then the hurricane came.
Oh, true.
And so this was the first big event that brought everyone back together. So we had over 300 players, 500 plus people in the building. And so after we had gone through such a terrible tragedy with the hurricane, having people out there just kind of let go some of those stresses they were having to play pickleball is probably one of the things I remember the most.
Yes, exactly. We had your manager and Chef Dan on the show. Just very recently, he made some tuna poke.
Yeah.
Amazing. Tastes so good. The next night, I went out to Dinked, and I ran into people playing, friends of mine that were playing, but I went back to the bar area. I got a cocktail. Had a great bartender. She was super sweet. And then I ordered dinner, went upstairs, and had an amazing dinner while I was watching people play. And just a very fun, casual space where everybody's having fun. They're exercising. They're playing a sport. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose.
Right.
But it looked like really great sportsmanship. People were patting each other on the bottom with their paddles. Oh, they're not paddles.
Yeah, paddles.
They're paddles. They are paddle. Okay. And I want to. So I've stuck my feet in, my toe in. Now I will be playing sooner than later. But I've shown up. So I think you need to show up and give it a shot and just have a drink, get something to eat, and watch people play. So it has inspired me now to go back and to have fun at Dinked Pickleball. It's right there on Fury's Ferry. You're next to Evans Hardware, I believe.
Evans Hardware, yep.
Yes, just past my store. If you come out early enough, you can go shopping first.
That's right.
But it's a really great facility, and what's great about it, it's all indoors. You might sweat a little bit, but that's good. That's good exercise. But it's not like being outdoors in the heat or the rain or whatever. It is a controlled environment. Up front, I saw the golf.
Yeah, so golf, So I'm glad you brought that up. So we have a new golf simulator there, part of Swing Magnolia. A couple local entrepreneurs that approached us, and what we found was sometimes spouses, partners, etc., may not play pickleball, but they want to do something else. And golf being so popular, so we've added those golf simulators and done really well. So I'm proud of those guys for Swing Magnolia. So come by, check out the golf simulators. Like you said, have a drink, have something to eat.
Yes, fantastic. Yes, so just a really, really amazing facility. And again, the food is just top notch.
Well, thank you. Yes,
really,
I agree.
Really amazing. So you need to check that out. Let's talk about the websites that you have here. We have dinkedpickleball.com. You can check everything out right there. Yeah. And then there's vetsandplayers.org, where they can see, I think, some of the silent auction items and some ideas about the event and what's happening.
That's right.
So fantastic. Troy, thank you always for your partnership in the community and being on the show. And he has so much more coming up. We talked before the show, and I can't spill any beans, but he has a lot in store. You're going to want to pay attention to this man. He's really great. Okay. Stay tuned. Christina Perkapile from Nailed It DIY in Evans will be up next.
Welcome to Dinked Pickleball on Fury's Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
I'm Mark Herbert with Herbert Homes. Today we're in beautiful Thompson, Georgia, in a neighborhood called Bordeaux. Most of the homes in this neighborhood here are well below $200,000. If you're thinking about getting a new home, if you're downsizing, or if you're just starting off in life and want something nice, we're one of the original 210 warranty builders in the Augusta area. We're VA, FHA, USDA certified also. So please come on out to Bordeaux. I'll see you out here in the neighborhood. Thank you.
Hi, Suzanne Lilly Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. We truly appreciate the opportunities we've had to work in so many homes over the years. And now we want to invite you to our showroom to discover why we are the company that friends recommend. Our quality products, knowledgeable staff, and the tremendous skill set of our technicians is what has made Hardwood Floors & More the most trusted locally owned business for over 30 years. Hardwood Floors & More, so much more in store for you.
Crafting Corner brought to you by Christina Perka-Pyle from Nailed It DIY in Evans. And I'm so lucky because today I didn't bring any of my stuff. I walked in here with very little today because Christina brought all of the goods. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I always love when you have such great eye candy everywhere. Yes, and so we're going to talk about a couple of things today. Maybe we should start here because we just had Troy Akers on from Dink Pickleball.
Yes, I was actually at the studio and I realized that Troy would be here, so I was like, well, let's highlight some of our pickleball designs that we have. So I brought those in just so that you can see that at Nailed It, we have a design for everything.
Yes, and they have hangers on the back so they can hang on the wall. They could, people aren't doing those wreaths as much. That could hang on your front door as well. But pickleball is such a popular sport right now.
Absolutely.
And something like this is a great Christmas gift, plus maybe a subscription to Dinked as well. That'd be a great Christmas gift, right? So what do you have over here? This is really interesting.
So this is hat burning. We just opened our hat burning bar probably about 4 months ago, and it's been going really, really great. We have so many different designs that you can put on the hats to really make it yours, and then we have all the little accoutrements.
Yes.
So you can pick a ribbon. We have all kind of colors. We have the leather straps, feathers. And we have pins and brooches that you can put on there as well, really just to kind of make it your own.
You don't miss a thing. I mean, it's all in the detail, and you've got the detail to make a personalized hat.
Yes, and I wanted to really kind of show how easy it is to do this.
Okay, great.
So we have two different techniques. One is using the burner, which you're familiar with.
I grew up with one of these, yep.
And a lot of people use this for wood burning. But we're going to use it for the hat.
Okay.
So, like I said, we have tons of different designs, and I just brought flowers.
Flowers,
Everyone likes flowers. And I've already traced on this, but what we do is you take press and seal, and you just put it over your design, and you trace it out.
Okay.
And then once you have traced it out, you just take it right off there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And you place it on here. We'll do it this way.
And you have art tenders at the store that can assist with all of this. Okay, in case some people think this is already above their pay grade.
Yes, no, we're with you every step of the way. You will have someone with you to make sure to answer all the questions. So,
awesome.
And then you just take your burner and you gently trace out your design.
Oh, you want me to do this?
Yes, yes.
Oh my gosh, uh-oh.
You know I make you do something every time I come here,
And,
so.
Oh, see, there, it already got me. So you said lightly.
Yes. And you're just going to trace over your design. And what I'm doing is there's another technique, and this is torch paste, and you can actually make this at home. And it's another way that if you have a design where you can use a stencil, and when I say stencil, I'm talking about that, then torch paste is another option, and we just use a heat gun with the torch paste. But sometimes, especially on the more detailed designs, it can be very, very difficult to use a stencil. So.
Did you expect me to be faster at this?
I know you're doing really, really good.
No, am I doing well?
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought maybe
and
I was.
And a steady hand. Some people are very intimidated by that burner. So.
Well, again, it's funny, I forgot about it, but once I saw you setting up today, I said, I used to have that when I was a kid, and I would burn into wood. I remember. There are different tips, and we can show everybody. You showed me over here. Uh-oh.
It's DIY. You're good. You just keep going.
Well, that Bob Ross, the painter, he would say, what, happy little mistakes?
Yes.
Yes. And I make a lot of those happy little mistakes. Because I'm going to laugh. It's got to be happy. We can't be tragic, and we're going to put our own stamp on it, make it our own.
Yeah, and it's all about the experience. Because then now you can go home and you realize that you know how to make this.
Yes.
And honestly, that tool is about $10, and you can go home and you can do it on wood. You can do it on hats. Whatever you feel like, putting a design on.
I love it.
You are actually really, really fast at this.
Well, I feel like I'm kind of slow.
No.
But, okay, I'll have one more leaf and one more flower to do. And I'm just going over the image that you put on here on this. What was this little paper you put on here? This
press and seal.
Press and seal, yeah.
Cling
cling wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use that.
And what I'm doing is I have already put the torch paste on my design, and I am just kind of peeling up the stencil.
Okay, I've got it.
So now you just pull your piece of plastic up.
How does this fit in here? Oh, I see. You did it
Yeah,
like
you
that.
just rest
I
it
gotcha.
on there.
Okay, we're gonna see what happens here.
So, and the intent is because you really just outlined your design. So then what you would do is after you've done this, you would go in and we have all the different tips
Okay,
that I
yes.
showed you there.
The different tips,
And you can go
yes.
in, you can do shading, you can get a lot more detail in it, and really just kind of bring your design to life. So.
Yeah, those are all the tips. Really, really cool. You can do different things. So there are little pieces in here.
Yeah.
It looks kind of cool like that, though. Yeah. Oh, wow. That is so cool.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I love it. Wow, and yours looks amazing.
I feel like you're stressing me out with this
Oh,
hot tool.
I'm going to burn myself. And nobody trusts me with knives or hot tools. Yeah.
All right, and I haven't peeled this one all the way up, but what I'm going to do is use a heat gun that I have brought.
Okay.
And just on the lowest setting. And what you want to do is you just want to go back and forth with it. You never want a heat gun to stay on just one spot.
Right.
And you just go back and forth, and it takes that paste and burns it, the design, into the hat.
Oh, I see.
And so there you go. It's not all the way done, but
Okay.
it's good enough.
Yeah, and mine's
can
kind
see
of
the-
not. Yes. Very, very cool. You can see the one that I worked on. I didn't finish getting all of that peel off yet. You can see how that's coming off, but that's really great.
Yep. So
And
you
then-
can see the differences in the designs.
Oh my gosh, so cool. Well, people can come in and do these great crafts with you, and you have this and so much more to offer.
Absolutely. So I just want to make sure that people understand you don't have to come in and nail it and be an artist.
Right.
I cannot draw. I can put stuff together, but I cannot draw. If we tried to draw, a stick figure would be pretty bad.
I love it. Well, just stop in and take a look, get your feet wet like I did. I came in, I like to do this and get my feet wet, see how then you can expand yourself there. Nailed It DIY. We'll be right back.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion, it's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
Come on, let's make this moon shine all day. Let's make this world with everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
Remember when a handshake meant something? At F&M Bank, it still does. Here, you're greeted with a smile, called by name, and treated like family. We believe in people over profits, and we're proud to grow with Washington and Augusta, Georgia, and all the communities we call home. F&M Bank, hometown banking, timeless service.
You've seen me do my magic on TV. Now catch Signature Mike live at the Miller Theater, one night only, Saturday, October 25th. I'll tell my life story, starting with humble beginnings in Kentucky, how I grew my design business and moved to Washington, D.C., traveled the world with original munchkins from The Wizard of Oz, and I almost died from a heart infection. I bounced back and moved to Augusta 20 years ago, where I grew my signature brand, and so much more. Come see Signature Mike as I share my story and song and finish the evening with my hit television show live on stage.
Design Dilemma brought to you by DNS Painting. Thank you for writing in to me and telling me what you like. I really never hear about what you don't like, other than maybe I talk too fast sometimes. But I have an earpiece, and I'm told by my producer and director in the sound room when I have to wrap something up. So that's sometimes why I have to speed up, because I have so much to share. and so little time. I wish we had an hour. But nevertheless, thank you for writing in. And so you have asked to see some contemporary designs that I have installed in clients' homes. And, you know, we live in Augusta, Georgia. It is a little traditional here, a lot of traditional elements. I find that some younger people do like more modern or contemporary features in their home. And I do find us more mature people adding some contemporary pieces in. But the project I'm going to show you is totally contemporary. It's a very contemporary home, and the furnishings. I did all of the furniture, and you're going to see some amazing lighting, some lighting that I've never used before, but this client wanted all contemporary. So let's start with some pictures. The first one, look at this foyer. How amazing. Those two big doors. What's nice about this, there's so much in this picture that I want to share with you. First of all, being contemporary and modern, the walls are white, and the trim is the same color. We talked about with Stephanie from DNS Painting before about how you might use an eggshell on the trim and then a matte or flat paint on the wall, but you can use the same color. It have just a little different sheen to it, but it still kind of all blends in. So it gives you a very neutral palette all the way around. And so those those doors with the stain, the medium stain on there, really pops. It's clean, it's classic. And then we have the dark frames around the windows, the hardware on the door. Look at the inset marble there on the floor. So adding those dark details really pop with all of that light brightness. And look at that chandelier. It just kind of comes down, comes off in few pieces. It looks like little birds just flying up, fluttering around, or butterflies. It looks like something just hanging around, flying around up there. But at nighttime, it looks amazing because it casts just a nice glow in that entire area. On the wall there, my client had added a nice wall detail. Look at this floating staircase. As you can see, this is right around the corner from the foyer we just saw. The floating staircase. So considering everything is white, 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 and just really bright, look at that focal wall. It almost looks like something you do at a fireplace, but we needed something to ground this staircase, so it worked really, really well. When we talk about balance and design, it's not always just about a furniture piece or an architectural detail. Sometimes it's about coloring, and you need a certain weight at certain areas for it to balance the entire space. If that accent wall there in that dark stone wasn't there, if let's say it was just white, that staircase would just kind of float there. And it is a floating staircase, but it does also need to be grounded. And so with that dark stone, it's grounded on that wall, and it really takes your eye up because that stone wall goes all the way up. So the balance and scale of all of those details are great. I don't know if you can see that chandelier at the top. Another really, really great one. You can actually see the one on the right in the foyer a little bit better because it's better in the image there. And then, of course, some of the accessories like that sculpture is really, really cool. Let's look at the next picture here of the living room. And so as you walk in from the foyer, you see the living room, and then you see through over into the pool area, the outdoor patio area. Really, really great. Look at the contemporary railing above. As you go upstairs, that hallway takes you to the master bedroom. So just all about the contemporary details in this space. Those bookcases, we talk about this all the time, how I like to do something different on the back wall of the bookcase. In this space, doing that dark worked really, really well. And then that modern modular sofa sectional works really well. Let's take a look at the kitchen. Really amazing. Look at those lights, those pendant lights over the island. Just really, really great. And the chandelier over the breakfast table. Again, just the detail. Contemporary, contemporary, contemporary. To some people, this might look a little cold, but you know, contemporary, sometimes that's what it's all about. The dining room is next, and take a look here. I love a round table in a dining room. I find that's a little more modern than most. Look at that built-in bookcase back in the back there with those little vases in there. Just really great. The next picture, the bedroom. Again, really, really great. We have some great contrast with the floor and that fireplace in there. That huge headboard is really fantastic. I want to share the outdoor with you real quick. The back patio. Look at this pool area. How cool is that? I found this great sculpture. I have a similar one in my pool area because I like more modern features, but really, really cool. When you're looking out at the house, you see this person. It's a life-size person in aluminum, so it's made for outdoor use. And then the last picture I have to show you is just some of the cool furniture that I found for this client. Again, just very modern. That artwork there, my client's son actually painted, and I believe that was a self-portrait. But anyway, just really modern, contemporary. Just wanted to show you that project because you asked for it. I hope you learned a little something, but you don't have to go all out if you don't want all of that. But a piece here or there in your traditional setting would really pop as well. So don't underestimate the contemporary. It's not always totally cold. We'll be right back with my guest for the day.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story. Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
Welcome to Dink Pickleball on Fierce Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
No membership required, but you saw that amazing facility. Troy, you've built an amazing place.
Well, thank you very much.
Love it. And again, just get your feet wet. Stop in Dinked, stop in DIY in Evans. Just go in and check it out first. Don't commit right off, but I guarantee that once you're in, you'll be back. They're just amazing facilities, both of them. You'll have to check them out. You saw the commercial a little earlier about my stage show live at the Miller. You saw some pictures of me as a little boy with my parents and my sisters. And we're going to talk a little about my sisters on there. We're going to talk about my family's like every family. We have a little drama. My older sister in the picture, we don't talk anymore, but my younger sister's my best friend. So you're going to learn a little more about Signature Mike. If you come to the show, you can get your tickets at my show or at the Miller box office. We also have a grill from RecTech. RecTech is so generous, like, you know, they the Dink Pickleball event, they have a RecTech. We have a RecTech. All you have to do is go to my event page, Signature Mike at the Miller on Facebook, comment on the post. That's all you have to do, and your name will then be entered for a drawing for this amazing brand new X-Fire grill from RecTech. You have 3 RecTechs,
yes.
You said? They're just amazing. Do you have a RecTech?
I do have a RecTech.
Yeah, we all have RecTechs. They're amazing. Ours is a little old, but it works like it was brand new. Yeah, it's really great. You got to check RecTech out too. They're amazing. Thank you for joining us today. Catch us on YouTube, the Signature Mike channel. You can check back episodes and check us out today. We'll see you next time on the Signature Mike Show.
All right.